So we had a little experience. 9 years ago, after we got together, we decided that we needed to sell a motorcycle so that we could afford to buy a house. Didn't get the house, but we did sell the motorcycle. I missed it. It wasn't anything special, but I took my motorcycle endorsement on it. Passed with 100%, no problems at all. Bikes were super reliable. We could just never, find another one like it. Then a few weeks ago, I was talking nostalgically to a bunch of friends of mine and decided to look up to see if a motorcycle like the one I used to have was up for sale. And the one I used to have was up for sale. After a couple of weeks, they finally dropped the price down to where the wifey here was able to strike a deal and get it for almost nothing. And it had all kinds of issues. It was left out in the rain for 9+ years. They'd put 99 miles on it since we sold it. So she struck the deal to buy the old cx500 Honda back. Brakes were seized. The engine was mixing fluids. The tires were, well, the originals that were with it, and this one we still haven't changed out. You can see cracks all throughout the tread, and since that's the front tire, I don't think it'd be safe. What do you think? So last night we went to town, got a couple of the tires, and I spent until a little after dark putting the rear one together. So now the rear tire's on there, and I actually balanced it by hand. I don't know how they do it in the shop. I don't really care. It worked really well for me. So today we're going to illustrate how to put the front tire on. Doesn't that look like fun?
Oh, sure.
So we're going to support the front of the bike to be able to get that front wheel off the ground, and then we'll start working on it. So I'm a redneck, so we rednecked it. We have it on its service stand, and we just threw the jack stand underneath the front of the engine, which allows the front tire plenty of clearance. The front brake we still have issues with. It's locked up again. Hey, the bike almost fell off. Look at that. Guess I better move that jack stand where it's more stable, huh? What are you laughing about? Okay, so wifey's going to push on... Wait. Oh, yeah, there we go. Wifey's going to push on the back end of this thing now. And I'm going to try to...
Maybe.
Oh, yeah, maybe. Yeah, I can't quite get it there yet. That's all that we got.
That's all I could give it.
All right, go ahead and do it one more time. I'm going to drop the jack down in here.
You ready?
Yep. Come on, Jack. All right. Oh, there. Down. Well, that might work. Yeah, that works better. Okay, so now I can illustrate how the thing is frozen up. Well, I think it would be kind of easier to use the forklift. What do you think?
Sure. Maybe.
That's why we worked on all the quads. It'd be easier, wouldn't it? Nothing's gonna move, right? Okay, so that's loose. Come on. Come on, Cletus. Come on, Cletus. Get on out of there. And you got one of those really fat uncles named Cletus, and he's always hogging the bathroom. Come on, Cletus, get out of there. There we go. Stupid is that stupid duck was. Once we get a new tire on there, we can work on the brakes again. Yay! Because
We only worked on them for what? 4th time, 5th time?
shoot, I don't know. Hey, look at that, my speedometer thingy. Alrighty. So there's that chore. Make sure everything's in there so it doesn't fall out. The last thing I want is to have to find pieces that I'm never going to find again. Oh, and then me being the smart little idiot I am, I put all the tools back into the toolbox that I knew I was going to need today. Special little get rid of my air tool. See all the cracks here? This is why we don't want this on here anymore. Have one of those blowout going around the corner, we'd experience pavement very quickly. Nick on that little guy. Alrighty.
I don't know about you, but I don't want to experience pavement.
No. I've experienced it before. It does not feel fun. I did it on a bicycle though at about 50 miles an hour. Landed on my right side, tore my arm up, my leg up, my hip, all the way down to my ankle. Just tore the hell out of me. I don't want to experience that again. Sudsy, lots of little sudsy. It sat so long there was moss all over it.
No, you're giving it a bath before you take it off.
Yeah, I forgot about one little step. Breaking this dang thing off the bead. And since we are redneckers, we're gonna redneck this thing. Forklift will come into play here. So, you make a tool that does this pretty easily, but I don't have the tool. I just have heavy crap. Let's move over here to the front. Get a little more flatter earth. Yes, I'm a wordsmith. I'm allowed to do this. Oh, damn it. Come on, you're right there. Pop. Oh, come on.
Sure doesn't want to vacate.
There we go. Woo! Alrighty. That's the hard part.
Can you break the other side?
Other side should be easy. Should be. Don't take my word for it. It's not. I don't think this will penetrate the bead, but let's try. Simpler is better. And yes, I know you're supposed to protect the rims because, you know, they're fragile, blah, 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 blah. They're old. What do I care? Oh, come on. So she's running away now. My helper is gone. Right when I start getting stuff done. She can't make fun of me anymore. Woohoo! dumbassery kept it from going smoothly. But hey, I didn't say that. The wife did.
Right.
For being non-professional, we sure look unprofessional. I get why they put these things together like that. Everything I've seen online says that's supposed to go in there like that. But you know, whatever. If it doesn't hold there, it's your fault.
Well,
I don't have to worry about taking the blame for it.
You're the one that's putting it together.
Nope. That's all you.
No, that's all you.
I got nothing to do with what I'm doing.
Right.
Okay, now. That's how I see it. It's the man way. I didn't do it. It wasn't me. All your fault. All these sound familiar?
Yeah.
And I'm sure I'm over tightening this, but you know, whatever.
Whatever.
'Cause this is my United States of whatever. It looks right to me, so close enough. Now for the fun part. Don't need the weights there. They will be relocated elsewhere. Do I have any clamp-ons? No. Awesome. Rear had a clamp-on weight too. Okay. And now for the yeehaw get her done fun stuff.
Make sure you point it the right way.
This is on this way, so the arrow needs to be facing forward, which it is. Class, in case you didn't know, these tires have rotation indicator arrows. Put it on correctly or you'll experience very bad things. Hell, with me putting it on, we may experience very bad things anyways. This is all new to me. I've done all kinds of other tires, but this is a set of non-dirt bike motorcycle tires. Man, the metal's getting hot everywhere already. The tire's excessively hot. We're not used to this in the Northwest. Whoop whoop. Now what do we do, miss?
Come on, you.
Add the R. And I can hear everybody already. Well, how you gonna balance it? Don't worry, we'll show you. New one takes air immediately. It's a great thing. At 50, you should hear pop, pop, pop. 1. It's 50. 2. Let's see if the other side is seated. Yep, see this little ring? A little mark all the way around it. As long as that looks about even, you're good. And we are about even on both sides. And what is my pressure supposed to be on this? 41, same as the back. There we are. Just like that, eh? Now, for balancing, I have these two little jack stands right here. What do you do with those? Well, you find something that's longer than your axle. that will fit through your axle bearings there with these high enough so that the tire clears. Put them close enough so that your mock-up axle will allow. I should turn this one on. Try and get that all about even. And then your tire with its good bearings. If you have bad bearings, don't try this because it'll never work. Or if your bearing falls out like mine just did. Your bearing will make it self-center the heavy spot just a little ways away from downward. So since it's rotating this way, when your heavy spot is down, it'll actually stop like right over here. So you go straight across to the opposite side, and that's where your heavy spot's going to be. What if I get sued for humming the Jeopardy theme? It's still going. We paused the camera for like 5 minutes. That one little tiny push has made that thing rotate for that damn long. It's coming to an end here, I think.
Just when we think it's gonna stop, it keeps going.
Well, stay tuned. It may eventually stop.
Finally.
Alrighty, now it's going backwards, so there is a high spot.
Oh gosh, it's gonna take forever.
It better not. Yay!
Now we gotta wait.
So now we know where the low spot's going to be. It's going to be right between those two forks. I thought the valve stem might have been the high spot, or the heavy spot, but it's not. It's just beside the valve stem. Alrighty, so this is going to be the heavy spot, like right here. Give it a little vibration to bring that heavy spot all the way down, which means right here, about the tubeless sign, is going to be where we're going to add one little weight, because that didn't counteract very much. So we'll just take our handy dandy little slicer here and cut myself open. Cut the weight apart. That's about the exact amount I had to add last night to this. And all I'm doing is peeling that off. Find a special little spot, stick it on there. And then we'll rotate it sideways and hope it stays. Might have to add one more weight. I think it's a full weight. I think it only needs a half of the weight. Let's see what a full weight does. By the way, that's what a full weight does. Ow! Old fart knees. See, now that became the heavy side. And that's moving way faster. So, let's cut the weight. If this ain't able to cut it, I don't have anything that will. One weight, half size. Sweaty Betty. Yeah, I need to clean that up a little bit. Hopefully that evens it out. Almost motionless, but it is still a smidge heavy on the weight side. That's fine. The ultimate test will be spin it there first. Oh, it feels perfect. You're getting my bald spot there. That's all I have anymore is bald spots, except on my ass. Got more hair on my ears than I do on my head. Everyone on there is going, we really don't need to know that. She shut the recorder off. No, she left it there recording me so I can badmouth her all I want and she'll never know. Yeah. Until she hears it playing on the recorder. So let's take these off right here. See, this, there's going to be a lever up there. And we got a new one of those on the way. These pins push out as I pull this caliper off, then I'm pretty sure it won't be those that's the problem. This here, it looks like, to me anyways, like these pins here capture the air because they're solid in the back. I put a little bit of grease in there trying to get it to capture properly, but I don't think I did it properly. So we'll try a different lubricant. Hot for my fat ass out here. My boobs are sweating. I just don't freaking know. It might just be all up there and I'm just fooling myself. Fun stuff, right?
Yep.
Tire change was the shortest portion of that job. That's what's really sad. Ooh, I feel old. Why'd you make me so old?
You make yourself old.
You're the old one.
You're an old one.
I'm a spring chicken.
Yeah, whatever. Well, that worked perfectly the one day I went for a ride. Now it's not working, so. It's gotta be the stator or something. I don't know. Something more I gotta tear apart. That's what I do know. We'll see if we can get rid of some more rust.